All right, guys, we are just 2 weeks out from the 2021 IBJJF World Championships, and I know everyone's super excited here at FloGrappling. Hope you are too. And I think one of my favorite things, Corey, is to watch the rookie black belts, so those in their first season, take on the veterans of the game.
Yeah, we know who the veterans and the most established guys are, but it's really fun to watch the brand new black belts come out and try and take their shot at black belt gold, at World Championship gold.
It's a legendary feat to take home gold in your first year as a black belt, and we've identified 14 competitors that may have a shot. Let's kick things off here. Number 1, TAINAN DALPRA from Art of Jiu-Jitsu. TAINAN has looked absolutely unstoppable this year, Corey. Flawless, minus just one loss. Tell me about TAINAN.
TAINAN's been a killer. He's 32-1 this year. Finished almost everybody. He's got a PANS gold to back it up. He looks like he has maybe the best shot of taking middleweight gold in his very first year at black belt.
Definitely want to keep an eye on. Joining us next here, we have not just one, but a collective of 3 brothers, the MUNIS brothers, coming from Brazil, representing Dream Art. They are a powerhouse trio and looking to dominate perhaps 3 different divisions.
Yeah, incredibly technical, the MUNIS brothers. They play a lot of worm and lapel guard, but they have the power to back it up. They're already, all 3 of them, purple belt world champions, and they're looking to do it again at black belt.
Also keep an eye out for them in the absolute. I bet you one of them at least raises their hand to do that. Next up, we have Andy MURASAKI from Atos. Andy is a name that you probably know quite well, despite being a relatively new black belt. Only 5 or 6 matches so far at the elite level, but taking out some key names in that time. Corey, what makes Andy MURASAKI so special?
He's got this grit. He's really coming out. He's looking to win in whatever division, right? Whether it's his lightweight division or even we've seen him up at absolute at brown belt, where he double golded at PANS last year. He's really coming with an energy. He wants to win this division.
Kicking things over to the women's division, then we have Jessica Khan coming in at roosterweight. Jessica Khan, another name that you're quite familiar with, I'm sure, but this will be her first Worlds as a black belt. Now, she's been on a little bit of a skid in her most recent performances, but make no mistake, she has the tools to get it done, Corey. Who's next on the list?
Let's talk about Elizabeth Clay. Elizabeth Clay has kind of been a key figure since even before getting her black belt. Most may be known for her no-gi performances. She's been a little bit hit and miss in the gi, but she is looking for a footlock or an omoplata or a gogoplata in every single match. She's done really well in her short time at black belt, and she'll look to do it again in medium heavyweight division.
Yeah, what I love about Liz is that she's really a finisher and brings that kind of intensity to every single match she's in. Next up on our list, we have Margot CICCARELLI. Now, Margot is an athlete that is a very new black belt, but already testing the waters at the elite level, has some matches with Bia Mesquita, I think more than one at this point already, and she's someone that I think may be a bit of a dark horse in the lightweight category.
Yeah, that lightweight division is stacked, but Margot CICCARELLI has to be among the top. She's already got a PANS silver medal, and she really is starting to figure out where she belongs in that division, how to play some of the very tough and tricky girls in that division.
Moving on then, we have FABRICIO ANDREY. Now, FABRICIO ANDREY, representing Fight Sports, is a very, very exciting new black belt. Already done some damage there at the featherweight ranks, and he's a finisher, Corey.
Yeah, FABRICIO ANDREY is coming out with a very specific energy. You see it in kind of the way he opens his matches, right? He's looking to go, and he's finished guys like even Caixinho very early on in his black belt career.
Next up, we have Sam Nagai from Checkmat. Now, Sam Nagai is a name that may stand out to some of the diehards. Very, very aggressive athlete representing Checkmat. Finishing skills, has wins over people like Isaac Doderlein. And combined with the fact that he's joining his teammate Mateus Gabriel here in the featherweight division, he stands a strong shot at making the podium, Corey.
Yeah, I think the Checkmat wants to see a 1-2 closeout there between Mateus Gabriel and Sam Nagai, and we could see it.
MEYRAM Alves is the next athlete on our list that you need to know about. MEYRAM, despite being in the light featherweight category, is a monster. He is a finisher and brings a kind of intensity that often is missing in some of the lighter weight classes, Corey.
MEYRAM is really a key product, the epitome of what Dream Art represents, and that he's really has the energy. He's going to come out and try and finish every match and really put on a pace on his opponents before he does that.
Light featherweight is a rather stacked division for the rookies. Joining MEYRAM, we have Jordan Weissman from Gracie Barra. Jordan, based out of Houston these days, last couple of years, has been very successful on the IBJJF circuit, especially during the Corona season, so I'm taking golds in all the opens. He's someone to keep an eye on, Corey. But joining the two, then, we have MEYRAM and Jordan. We have Kevin Carrasco, a purple belt world champion.
Yeah, a purple belt world champion and a brown belt pan champion. Kevin Carrasco really has had Jordan Weissman's number and could test himself against MEYRAM Alves as well.
Moving on, then we have Andrey Porfirio of Fight Sports, 8-pan champion. Like you said, Corey, the other day on a podcast, really kind of found his rhythm most recently.
Yeah, Andrey Porfirio seems to have found his place in the middle heavyweight division after bouncing back and forth between the super and the ultra and the heavyweight divisions. He looks at home here. He's got a pan gold to prove it. We can see some big things from Andrey.
Rounding out then the final two on our list, we have Vanessa Griffin representing TLI/Crazy 88 Jiu-Jitsu, extremely accomplished athlete in the colored ranks. She was promoted to black belt in June of 2020 and is looking to take home her first gold at the World Championships as a black belt. And finally, the last person on our list.
At the middle heavyweight division, Chloe McNally out of Unity, who got promoted very recently and is in a very tough division, but will be looking to test herself against people like Elizabeth Clay and Carolina Vieira, stacked division.
Absolutely. So there you have it. The top 14 rookie black belts you need to watch at the 2021 World Championships. Stay tuned for more. You can catch it all on FloGrappling.